Good morning. Sorry my vlog was a little late yesterday, although technically that's today. It was yesterday's vlog, but it was uploaded today. Actually, as I'm recording this right now, it is saving in sunny Vegas. But I didn't get home until really late last night, and I was just so tired. And I just wanted to sleep. But that's saving right now. I'm going to upload it as soon as it's done saving. And for right now, I am playing my GameCube. Yep, I actually did bring that. That was not just something that I did randomly for the little skit. I am about to play Pokemon Colosseum. Yes, I know Pokemon's kind of out of date now, but I do still like the games that revolve around the Kanto and the Johto series. This one, I believe this one had Hoenn in it, or that might have been the XD version. But I really like the games that are different from the oh yeah, this one does have Hoenn. But I really like the Pokemon games that aren't all about collecting badges, because they're different. I got bored with the original games. Pikachu! I got bored with the original games because that was all you did, was just gather badges. And if you started with, once you get into Hoenn, you go into contests and gather badges. That's all you really do, and it got kind of boring. That's why I like the Colosseum XD game and the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon games, because they are different and they've got a different storyline, a unique storyline. This game series, the Colosseum and the XD series, they are actually very unique because they have kind of a darker side to them, where the bad guys capture Pokemon and then they turn them evil into shadow Pokemon. And I don't know, I just kind of like that. It's different. It's something different, and it keeps me interested in the series. But I haven't played in a while, so I'm going to play this week. It is time for Epic Mac and Cheese. If you guys watch the vlogs by Caters17, you've probably seen her make epic mac and cheese for Corey. I don't really know how she makes hers, but I'm going to show you guys how I make mine. What's so special about my mac and cheese, you say? This. I use a lot of this. It's really hard to find this anymore, but Kraft releases their cheese sauce in bottles like this. You can usually find it at Meijer if you have one, in the popcorn salt aisle, where they put all the popcorn salts and cheeses and stuff. For some reason they put the exact same cheese topping on popcorn that they do on macaroni. But it is the exact same stuff. Don't let the popcorn stuff fool you. This is the exact same stuff that they put in their macaroni and cheese sauce. And this is how I make epic mac and cheese. I put their cheesiest macaroni and cheese to shame. Of course, we can't actually put it on there until we finish cooking the noodles. That should be anytime now. Okay, now that the noodles are cooked, turn the oven off. Well, stove, not really oven. Dump the noodles. And if you've got a stove like this, be sure to put your pan on a spot that's cool and not right back on the spot that's hot, because you don't want the rest of your ingredients to burn. Gotcha. Scoop of butter. way I usually do it is I put the butter in the pan first, and then I put the noodles back in the pan with the butter. And then I put in the cheese sauce and the extra cheese sauce. Now you want to try and open the packet above the macaroni. That way, if you have some flyers, it doesn't fly all over the place. Hope you can see this. Doesn't want to come out. There we go. And then when you open this, I tend to go for the big end. Oh, this has to be opened yet first. Anyway, there's two ends. There's a small opening and a large opening. I tend to go for the larger opening because I like a lot of cheese in my macaroni and cheese. This is a slightly different color because this is the macaroni I used is actually the Meyer brand because it's cheaper. And we're going to put up our milk. Now, most people do measure, and I probably should measure, but I'm usually a little too lazy to measure. So what I do is I pour in a little bit of milk, stir it up, and if it needs to be, actually I think I had a little too much milk. Oh, but if it turns out that there's not enough milk, you can always add more. Yeah, I like putting a lot of cheese in my macaroni. Probably not really the healthiest thing, but you can also put it back on the hot one and just let it simmer a little bit. Especially if your sauce is too thick like mine. Although I tend to, another reason that I don't usually do that, unless the sauce is really thick, is because I like it to be not too hot. While we're waiting on that, go ahead and put our ingredients back. Make sure that lid's on good. Stir. You always want to keep stirring this because you don't want the macaroni to stick to the pan, the pot. And put this away. You see that's starting to thicken up too. Go ahead and get your bowl out. And yes, I am going to eat this entire box myself. I love macaroni and cheese, and that is just enough to fill me up. And now our sauce is thickened up. Turn the heat off. Take it off the heat. And there you go. Just serve and it's ready. And there you go. Nothing makes you feel like a kid again. And there you go. Nothing makes you feel like a kid again like eating macaroni and cheese and playing Pokemon on a GameCube. Actually, there is something better. Nintendo 64. Oh yeah. While we're on the subject of playing GameCube, does anyone know how to fix this? Okay, I let go of the joystick and he starts walking. I'm not touching the joystick and he's walking. This is going on all of my games. Does anyone know how to fix that? It's not the controller because it does that with every controller I hook into it. It's really annoying. Does anyone know how to fix that? Wow. It's already nighttime and I've barely filmed anything today. Sorry about that, guys. I know it's not really a very good vlog, but nothing interesting really happened today. I promise I will try to make the vlogs at least a little bit interesting this week. I'll try. But, yeah. See you tomorrow.